Hello, Immigration Nation. Today, I will show you the latest updates on vital forms processing times, all dated June 2024. Ready? Let's get started. Like every month, we look for good news in the updates, and this month comes with big surprises. Remember to keep an eye on the USCIS website for more information. Let's start with family information. Form I-130. First, for the category of permanent resident filing for a spouse or child under 21. California, the waiting time is 44 months. National Benefit Center, it's a long one, 60.5 months. Nebraska, 25.5 months. Potomac, 32 months here. Texas, Potomac, it's 35.5 months. Vermont, 35.5 months too. All field offices, 79 months. Stay patient, folks. We're in this together. For U.S. citizen for a spouse, parent, or child under 21, the time is in. All service centers, 14.5 months. Stay positive, you're making progress. National Benefit Center, a staggering 38.5 months. All field offices, wait 58.5 months, nearly 5 years. U.S. citizen filing for unmarried son or daughter 21 or older category. California, 83.5 months. National Benefit Center, 66.5 months. Nebraska, a relatively shorter wait time of 27 months. Potomac, 45.5 months waiting. Texas, similarly, 48.5 months of waiting. Vermont, 44.5 months. All field offices, the longest wait, 91 months. Category for permanent resident for unmarried son or daughter 21 or older. California, 74 months. The same situation for the National Benefit Center, 68 months. Keep your spirits up. You're making progress. Nebraska, 48.5 months. Potomac, 45 months. Texas, 52.5 months of waiting. Vermont, 51 months. All field offices, the longest wait, at 90 months. For U.S. citizen filing for a married son or daughter category. California, 78 months. National Benefit Center, 56 months. Nebraska, 40.5 months. Potomac, 44 months. Texas, 52.5 months of waiting. Vermont, 50.5 months. All field offices, 107.5 months. It's a challenging journey, but every day brings you closer to your goal. Finally, U.S. citizen filing for a brother or sister category. California, 50 months. National Benefit Center, 55.5 months. Nebraska, 27.5 months. Potomac, 42 months. Texas, 51.5 months. Vermont, 42.5 months. All field offices, facing a significant wait time, standing at 90 months. The processing times for the I-131 form. Re-entry permit or refugee travel document. Nebraska, 16 months. Advanced parole category. California, 13 months. National Benefit Center, 12.5 months. Nebraska, 4.5 months, remarkably short wait time. Texas, 22.5 months. Vermont, 8.5 months. Form I-918. Petition for a non-citizen who is a victim of qualifying criminal activity and their qualifying family member. All service centers, 59.5 months. Form I-914. Provides temporary immigration to non-citizen victims of trafficking. Vermont, 16.5 months, great progress. Form I-730, petition for accompanying family members of an asylee. All service centers, 21 months. Form I-601, waiver of grounds of inadmissibility. Nebraska and all field offices, 25.5 months. Form I-601A, provisional waiver of unlawful presence. All service centers, 43.5 months, a long time. Form I-212, for permission to reapply for admission after deportation and removal category. Nebraska, 25.5 months. All field offices, 26 months. Next, Form I-821, Afghanistan. Vermont, 12.5 months. Burma, California, 5 months, a relative short time. Cameroon, Nebraska, 12.5 months. El Salvador, Texas, 18 months. Vermont, 14.5 months. Re-registration in El Salvador. Nebraska, 8 months. Texas, 7 months. Vermont, 5 months. Haiti, California, 9.5 months. Honduras, Vermont, 18 months. Honduras re-registration. Vermont, 4 months. Nepal, Nebraska, 23.5 months. Nepal re-registration. Nebraska, 3.5 months. Nicaragua, Texas, 4 months. Nicaragua re-registration. Texas, 3 months. Somalia, Vermont, 10 months. Somalia re-registration. Vermont, 60 months. South Sudan, Vermont, 9.5 months. Registration for South Sudan. Vermont, 3 months. Sudan, Vermont, 9 months. Sudan re-registration. Vermont, 5 months. Syria, Vermont, 14.5 months. Syria re-registration. Vermont, 6.5 months. Ukraine, Nebraska, 4.5 months. Venezuela, Potomac, 13.5 months. Yemen, Vermont, 15.5 months. Yemen re-registration. Vermont, 36.5 months. Form I-821D, renewal. Nebraska, 3.5 months. Finally, great news. Vermont, all Form I-821D renewal requests are currently processed at the Nebraska Service Center, except for a small number of remaining requests pending at the Vermont Service Center, VSC, from when certain forms I-821D were routed there. For those whose cases are still pending at VSC who seek case-specific information, please go to the Case Status online tool. Request for Deferred Action, California. In compliance with a court order issued on July 16, 2021, USCIS has suspended processing time calculations for initial DACA requests as the Department of Homeland Security, DHS, is prohibited from granting them. Vermont, we have the same situation here. USCIS has suspended processing time calculations for initial DACA requests. Form I-485. On this occasion, I will provide you with the New Jersey offices since our office is located there. For those employment-based adjustment applications, great updates. Mount Laurel, 10.5 months, and Newark's, 13.5 months. Switching gears to family-based adjustments, Mount Laurel, 19 months, and Newark, 18.5 months. Under the High-Tier Refugee Immigrant Fairness Act, HRIFA, Nebraska, for this category, the Haitian Refugee Immigration Fairness Act, HRIFA, enacted by Congress on October 21, 1998, allowed certain nationals of Haiti who had been residing in the United States to become permanent residents. Principal applicants wishing to apply for permanent residence under HRIFA had until March 31, 2000 to file for adjustment of status. Now, based on grant of asylum more than 1 year ago, all field offices, 32 months. Based on refugee admission more than 1 year ago, all field offices, 30 months. Based on approved T visa, Vermont, 39 months. Stay strong, your time will come. Based on approved U visa, Nebraska, 18 months. Vermont, 31.5 months. Now for employment information, let's start with Form I-765. Based on being an H-4 spouse of an H-1B non-immigrant category, great time for this category. California, just a 3-month wait. Nebraska, 4 months. Texas and Vermont, 5 months. Based on being an L2 spouse of an L1 non-immigrant. California, 6.5 months, offering a relatively swift processing time. Texas, on the other hand, has a bit of a longer wait, standing at 7 months. In Vermont, things slow down a tad with a 29 months wait. Based on being admitted as a refugee. Nebraska, 3.5 months. Based on an approved asylum application. Nebraska, 4 months. Texas, 14 months. Application for suspension of deportation. National Benefit Center, 16.5 months. Based on parole. National Benefit Center, great news for with 2 months wait. Alien with final order of deportation under an OSUP. National Benefit Center, 5 months. Based on being an H-4 spouse of an H-1B non-immigrant. California, you're looking at just 5 months of waiting. Nebraska, you're in for a 6-month wait. Texas, it's also a 5.5-month wait. And Vermont, 8.5 months. Based on a request by a qualified F1 academic student. Potomac, 2 months. Based on an approved, concurrently filed, I-821D. California, in line with a court order from July 16, 2021, USCIS has halted processing time calculations for initial DACA requests due to a prohibition on DHS from granting them. Nebraska, you're looking at a relatively short wait of just 5.5 months. Vermont, attention Immigration Nation, all Form I-765 renewal applications based on an Employment Authorization Document, EAD, Category C-33 are currently processed at the Nebraska Service Center, except for a small number of remaining applications pending at the Vermont Service Center, VSC, from when certain such Form I-765s were routed there. Based on a pending asylum application, C8, renewal. All service centers, 15 months. Based on a pending asylum application, C8, initial application. All service centers, great news, just 1 month of waiting. Based on a pending I-485 adjustment application. In California, 4 months, while in the National Benefit Center, the waiting is 7 months. Nebraska, 3 months. Texas, 7 months. Vermont, 8.5 months. Based on TPS for El Salvador, Texas, 7.5 months. Vermont, 5 months. Haiti extension, California, 12.5 months. All other applications for employment authorization. In California, the wait time is 15 months, while at the National Benefit Center and Nebraska, 5.5 months. Potomac, 12.5 months. Texas boasts one of the shortest wait times at just 3.5 months, and Vermont, 14 months. Form I-526, China, mainland-born for use by investor who wishes to immigrate to the United States. The Immigrant Investor Program Office has a waiting period of 89 months. All other areas for use by investor who wishes to immigrate to the United States. Immigrant Investor Program Office, 54 months, long time, don't lose hope. Form I-751, removal of lawful permanent resident conditions. In California, the time is 24 months, while in Nebraska, 17 months. Potomac has a longer wait time of 33.5 months, and Texas follows closely behind with 30 months. Vermont stands at 26.5 months, and for all field offices, 32 months. Form N-400, application for naturalization. Mount Laurel, New Jersey, 8.5 months. Newark, New Jersey, 9.5 months. Form N-600, application for recognition of U.S. citizenship. Mount Laurel, 4.5 months. And Newark, 6 months. Form I-829, removal of lawful permanent resident conditions. The Immigrant Investor Program Office is facing a hefty wait time of 55.5 months. Form I-360, all other special immigrants. California, 16 months. Nebraska, 12.5 months. Vermont, 21 months. VAWA, all service centers, 39.5 months. Religious workers, California, 6 months. For Afghan or Iraqi translators and Afghans or Iraqi who worked for on or behalf of the U.S. government. Nebraska, 3 months. Form I-140, extraordinary ability, E11. Nebraska, 16 months. Texas, 18 months. Outstanding professor or researcher, E12. Nebraska, 9 months. Texas, 8 months. Multinational executive or manager, E13. Nebraska, 9.5 months. And Texas, 8.5 months. Advanced degree or exceptional ability, E21. Nebraska, 7 months. Texas, 8.5 months. Skilled worker or professional, E31, E32. Nebraska, 7.5 months. Texas, 8 months. Unskilled worker, EW3. Nebraska, 8 months. Texas, 9 months. Advanced degree or exceptional ability requesting a national interest waiver, NIW. Nebraska, 9.5 months. Texas, 10 months. Finally, the last category for this form, schedule of nurses. Nebraska, 9.5 months. Texas, 8.5 months. Hey there, Immigration Nation. Remember, even though waiting can feel like forever, it's just one part of your journey toward a brighter future. Stay informed, stay ready, and stay strong as you go through the process. And hey, if you need a hand, don't hesitate to reach out to immigration experts for guidance on handling your status adjustment and other steps. We're here to keep you updated and share helpful tips to make your immigration journey smoother. Remember, we're all in this together. Until next time, keep on moving forward.
Hey, did you like the video? I invite you to watch another video where I share more tips on how to protect your reputation as an immigrant. Until next time.